All right. Hello. Have a seat. Relax. We're going to get started in just a minute. Get the mic set up. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Okay. All right. So for those of you joining us on YouTube, we also are broadcasting live on Facebook. We're also broadcasting live on YouTube on the Relax and Revive channel. Just go to youtube.com and type Relax and Revive to find us. So find your spot to sit. Make yourself comfortable. And we're going to begin with breathing. So you can sit with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable. Try and relax your shoulders. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth. Try not to force the air as you're breathing. Just inhale, fill your lungs completely with air, and exhale through your mouth when you're ready, squeezing out all of the air. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. And when you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. On the exhale, your abdomen contracts toward your spine. Breathing naturally. With each inhale, feel your spine is getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And with each exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel the ground under you where you're sitting. On the exhale, we're not forcing the air out. It's a controlled exhale. The tongue is in the back of your throat, and the air comes out against the back of your throat. Now in the next inhale, we're going to inhale and raise our arms above our head, palms together. If you need to, bring your hands to cactus position. But if you can bring your hands all the way up, bring the palms of your hands together. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. As you inhale, lift your chest. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Try and synchronize your breath with your movement. Now on your next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side of the room. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your arms and hands down, breathing through your nose. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Breathing through your nose. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now move your arms out parallel to the floor, and we're going to make a circle in one direction. Small circle. Breathing naturally through your nose. And now reverse the circle. Move in the opposite direction. And then bend your arms in cactus position with the palms of your hands facing forward, fingers spread wide. And then bring your forearms together in front of your face, palms touching. Interlace your fingers, and we're going to make a circle toward the ceiling with our knuckles, flexing our wrists as much as we can, slowly rotating around, breathing naturally through our nose. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back together in prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Now from here, we're going to inhale and raise your hands as high as you can raise them, sitting up straight on the inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. At the end of the exhale, try and point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as possible. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. Again on the exhale, we're moving our hands down and pointing our fingertips down at the very end. Try and sit up straight. Moving with your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands back to prayer posture. Now, we're going to take our right hand and place it to the rear right side. So kind of behind you, but to the right side. And we're going to take our left hand to the left side of our body, our left arm straight parallel to the floor. And from here, we're going to inhale and reach up toward the ceiling. If you need to, just go to cactus position. On the inhale, we're coming up. On the exhale, we're tilting our arm over our head, reaching to the right side as much as you can. And when you're ready to inhale, come back up. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your arm and hand back down. Breathing through your nose, inhaling up. And exhaling, reaching to the right side, arm over your head. Follow your breath. Try not to twist your torso. We're moving to the side. Try and keep your hips on the ground. One more time. And when you're done, bring your left hand down to the left, behind you to the left side, and move your right arm to the right side of your body. And we're going to do the same thing, reaching to the left side. So when you're ready, inhale, reaching up, exhale, reaching to the left side. Inhale when you're ready, and exhale when you're ready. Follow your breath. Moving as much as you can. One more time, reaching for the left side. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Spread your knees wide under your hips. Place your hands under your shoulders. Make sure your fingers are spread wide apart with your index fingers facing forward. Knees under your hips. So your knees are in front of your hips. There you go. And make sure that your arms are rotated so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your knees. We're going to do cat-cow. Our head moves last. On the exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and tighten our gluteal muscles on the exhale. So keep that in mind. So keeping our arms straight, we're going to inhale and arch our lower back as much as possible and then lift our head. On the exhale, we're pulling our navel in toward our spine, arching our upper back toward the ceiling like a cat and lowering our head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head. Again, on the exhale, we pull our navel in toward our spine, arch our upper back toward the ceiling, and lower our head. Try and move your head last, not first. flexing your spine as much as you can. Moving within your range of motion. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, move your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling as we twist our torso, and then exhale, taking our left hand under our right arm and relaxing our left shoulder and ear down on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. When you're ready to exhale, come down and relax on the exhale. Follow your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear down on the ground and relax. If you'd like, you can lift your right hand up toward the ceiling and allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your left hip with your right hand if you can. And just relax, breathe through your nose. If your right arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat. And then inhale one more time, reaching up, and exhale, come back to tabletop position. Now we're going to do the right side. So when you're ready, inhale your right fingertips up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your right arm under your left and relax your right shoulder and right ear on the mat. When you're ready to inhale, reach, lift and twist as much as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, come on down and relax. Breathing through your nose. Now on the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and right ear down on the mat and relax. If you'd like, you can lift your left hand up toward the ceiling and allow your left arm to drape down behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your left hand if you can. Relax your shoulders and breathe. And if your left arm is behind you, reach it up toward the ceiling and bring it down to the mat. When you're ready, inhale and lift one last time. Exhale, come back to tabletop position. How is that for you? Good?
Makes my shoulder hurt.
Uh-oh. Will puppy pose help? Pull your navel in toward your spine. Make sure your knees are under your hips. So right now you're sitting back, so so knees under hips. And then with your navel pulled into your spine, we're gonna do puppy pose. So slowly walk your hands forward. And lower your torso and forehead down to the ground. Breathing through your nose. Go as far as you can and try and relax. And then pull your navel in toward your spine as you walk your hands back. We're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together, and sit back in child's pose as we lower our hips to our heels and then lower our torso and forehead down to the mat. If you'd like, you can bring your arms behind you with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose, relaxing. If your arms are behind you, bring them back in front. Then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. With our left knee over our left ankle, bring your hands up into prayer posture. Relax your hips, adjust your feet as needed. Breathing through your nose. And then make a circle with your hands. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor. You can get on your fingertips if you need to. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Breathing through your nose. Relaxing your hips. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. Now we're going to bring our left foot forward again into a lower left lunge. Inhale, coming up with your hands in prayer posture when you're ready. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. You can challenge yourself by moving your right leg further behind to open up your hips. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle again. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And bring your right foot forward. When you're ready, come on up with your hands in prayer posture. Make sure your right knee is above your right ankle, relaxing your hips. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands down next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. Now from here, you can walk your hands back toward your knees and get onto your toes in a squat. And then, let me move forward. And then from here, we're just going to lower our heels as we lift our hips, bending our knees, bringing our hands above our head, palms together, and lower our hands down by our side. All right, now standing at the front of your mat, separate your feet so that they're under your hips. And from here, we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lowering our arms down. Again, inhale, reaching up, lifting our chest. Pull your navel in as you bend forward, swan dive down, placing your hands on the outside of your feet. Bend your knees, gently bend each knee one at a time, relaxing your neck and shoulders. stretching the backs of your legs. And then pause. Inhale, coming up halfway, neck and spine parallel to the floor, and relax down. Bend your knees and place your hands on the outside of your feet. Step your right foot back, keeping your left knee bent over your left ankle. Come on up into warrior one with your hands in prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, keeping our arms and hands reaching toward the ceiling. We're going to turn our torso to the right side of the room, adjust your right foot, turn your hips, keep your arms above your head, arms above your head. Focus on turning your torso and hips to the right side of the room, adjusting your right foot. And then when you're there, lower your arms parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest. Breathing through your nose, gazing out over your left fingertips. Arms parallel to the floor. Left knee is still bent over the left ankle. In warrior two. Now straighten out your left leg. Inhale as you reach your left arm and torso forward and lower your left hand down to your left shin. Take your right hand and place it on your right hip. And from here, we're going to turn our torso toward the right side of the room. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you'd like to lift your right arm straight up, you can, but you can stay where you were. Make sure your shoulders are in alignment with each other. And if you want to go further, you can lower your left hand down to the ground. Fingertips down to the ground. This is triangle pose. Breathing through your nose. Try and rotate the torso as much as possible. And then inhale as you bend your left knee back over your left ankle, back into warrior two. And then slowly move your right arm, your hips, and your right foot to face forward, reaching up as you inhale, exhale, pull your navel in as you bring your hands and your torso forward. Step your right foot forward, inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees as you inhale, your hands above your head, and exhale, your hands down by your side. Inhale, reaching up. Pull your navel in as we swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Take a moment to bend your knees gently, relaxing your neck and shoulders, stretching the backs of your legs. And then pause, inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees and step your left foot back. With your right knee bent over your right ankle, come on up into warrior one. Breathing through your nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale our hands up above our head, reaching our arms straight ahead, keeping our arms straight. We're going to adjust our left foot, our torso, and our hips to face the left side of the room. Check that your torso and your hips are facing the left side, and then lower your arms parallel to the floor. Make sure your right knee is still bent over your right ankle, gazing out over your fingertips. In warrior two. Now straighten out your right leg. Inhale as you reach your right fingertips and torso forward, and relax your right hand down on your right shin. Take your left hand to your left hip. And from here, we're going to turn our torso to the left side of the room. If you'd like, you can lift your left arm straight up. Make sure your left shoulder and right shoulder are in alignment. Instead of like this, you want to bring it back as your torso is twisted to the left side. And if you want to go further, you can lower your right fingertips down to the floor in full triangle pose. Breathing through your nose. Torso is parallel to the floor. Shoulders are parallel to each other. breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bend your right knee and bring your arms back to warrior two. And then as you inhale, adjust your left foot, bring your torso and your hips to face forward, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. As you exhale, bending forward, place your hands on the floor, step your left foot forward, inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees as you inhale your hands above your head, and exhale your hands down by your side. All right, now we're going to sit down on the mat. With our feet in front of us, legs straight out in front of us. Inhale your hands up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. Again, inhale, lifting your chest, and then exhale as you tilt your torso over your legs, relaxing your arms to the outside of your legs. Inhale as you lift your chest. Try not to bend your head, but lift your chest. And exhale, relax your torso as much as possible. Try and get your elbows on the ground as you lift your chest and relax your torso. Go as far as you can and just breathe. Imagine your chest is touching the front of your feet. Breathing into any tension that you feel. And then inhale and exhale your hands down. Scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent, feet separated, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale with control, bringing your spine all the way down to the floor and stretching your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. Now walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then, depending on your flexibility, if your hips are less flexible, you can keep your feet where they are. If they're a little bit more flexible, you can walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Then inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand, keeping the shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now inhale as you bring your head and your knees back to the center, and then exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. And move your arms down near your torso. Straighten out your right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers on your left shin just below your left knee. Relax your left foot, keeping the right leg on the ground. Take a deep breath through your nose And as you exhale, gently pull your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder while simultaneously keeping your right leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling, relaxing your hips, breathing through your nose. And then release, lower your left foot, release your hands from your left shin, and straighten out your left leg. Bend your right knee, place your right foot on the ground. Keeping your left leg on the ground, lift your right foot off the ground, and interlace your fingers on your right shin, just below your right knee. Relax your right foot. Keeping your left leg on the ground, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder. And then release, lower your right foot, release your hands from your right shin. And we're gonna bend both knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift both feet off the ground and wrap your arms around your legs. Grab your elbows or your wrists and gently rock side to side. And then relax your feet down. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So straighten out on your mat, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your breath, allow your navel to expand on the inhale. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body. Focus on your breathing. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We'll end the practice with a final breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then exhale through our mouth with a strong exhale. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.